At Sandymount Strand later in the day with Gertie McDowell, Edie Boardman, Sissy Caffrey and the twins, Tommy and Jackie Caffrey.
The three girlfriends were seated on the rocks, enjoying the evening scenes and the air, which was fresh but not too chilly. Many a time and oft would they want to come there, to that favourite nook, to have a cosy chat beside the sparkling waves and discuss matters feminine. Sissy Caffrey and Edie Boardman with the baby in the pushcar, and Tommy and Jack Caffrey, two little curly-headed boys dressed in sailor suits with caps to match, and the name HMS Belial printed on both. For Tommy and Jackie were twins, scarce 4 years old, and very noisy, and spoiled twins sometimes. But for all that, darling little fellows with bright, merry faces and endearing ways about them. They were dabbling in the sand with the spades and the buckets, building castles as children do, or playing with a big coloured ball, happy as the day is long. And Edie Boardman was rocking the chubby baby to and fro in the pushcar, while that young gentleman fairly chuckled with delight. He was but 11 months old and 9 days, and though he was still a tiny toddler, was just beginning to lisp his first babyish word. Sissy Caffrey bent over him to tease his fat little plucks and the dainty dimple in his chin. Now, baby, say out big, big, I want a drink of water. And baby prattled after her, as a jink-a-jink-a-jumbo. Sissy Caffrey cuddled the wee chap. She was awfully fond of children, so patient with little sufferers. And Tommy Caffrey could never be got to take his castor oil unless it was Sissy Caffrey that held his nose and promised him the scanty heel of the loaf of brown bread with golden syrup on. What a persuasive power that girl had.
But just then, there was a slight altercation between Master Tommy and Master Jackie. Boys will be boys, and our two twins were no exception to this golden rule. The apple of discord was a certain castle of sand, which Master Jackie had built, and Master Tommy would have it right go wrong that it was to be architecturally improved by a front door like the Martello Tower had. But if Master Tommy was headstrong, Master Jackie was self-willed too, and true to the maxim that every little Irishman's house is his castle, he fell upon his hated rival, and to such purpose that the would-be assailant came to grief, and alas to relate, the coveted castle too. Needless to say, the cries of the discomfited Master Tommy drew the attention of the girlfriend.
Come here, Tommy, come at once, and you, Jackie. For shame to throw poor Tommy in the dirty sand. Wait till I catch you for that.
His eyes misty with unshed tears, Master Tommy came at her call, for their big sister's word was law with the twins.
Nasty, bold Jackie. She put an arm round the little mariner, and she coaxed winningly. What's your name? Butter and cream.
Tell us who your sweetheart is. Is Sissy your sweetheart?
No. Is Edie Boardman your sweetheart?
No!
I know who is Tommy's sweetheart. Gertie is Tommy's sweetheart.
No! Tommy said on the verge of tears.
Sissy's quick mother wit guessed what was amiss, and she whispered to Edie Boardman to take him there to the pushcar where the gentleman couldn't see, and mind he didn't wet his new tan shoes.
But who was Gertie?
Gertie McDowell, who was seated near her companions, lost in thought, gazing far into the distance, was, in very truth, as fair a specimen of winsome Irish girlhood as one could wish to see. She was pronounced beautiful by all who knew her, though, as folks often said, she was more a Giltrap than a McDowell. The waxen pallor of her face was almost spiritual in its ivy-like purity, though her rosebud mouth was a genuine Cupid's bow, Greekly perfect. Her hands were of finely veiled alabaster, with tapering fingers as white as lemon juice, and queen of ointments could make them. Though it was not true that she used to wear kid gloves in bed, or take a milk bath either. Bertie Supple once told that to Edie Boardman, a deliberate lie, when she was black out of daggers, drawn with Gertie. The girl chums of course had their little tips from time to time, like the rest of mortals. She was told not to let on whatever she did, and told her never to speak of it again. No, honour where honour is due. There was a innate refinement of languid queenly hauteur about Gertie, which was unmistakably evident in her delicate hands and high-arched instep. Had fate kind-willed her to be born a gentlewoman of high degree in her own right, had she only received the benefits of a good education, Gertie McDowell might easily have held her own beside any lady in the land, and have seen herself exquisitely gowned with jewels on her brow, partition suitors at her feet, vying with one another to pay their devours to her. That man, his face, there in the twilight, how wan and strangely sad. It's the saddest face I have ever seen. I wish to goodness they would take their squalling baby home out of that and not get on my nerves. No hour to be out, and those rats of twins. That man, his eyes burning into me as though he would read my very soul. Dark eyes in a pale, intellectual face. Like a matinee idol. A foreigner, perhaps. And in deep mourning, the story of haunting sorrow written on his face. I'd give worlds to know what it is. I'm glad I put on my transparent stockings. Exasperating little brats of twins, little monkeys common as ditchwater. Oh, those eyes, burning eyes, fixing themselves on me, drinking in every contour, literally worshipping at my shrine, is it?
Oh, look, it's fireworks! Come on, Gertie, it's the bazaar fireworks.
I'm not at their beck and call if they want to run like Rossies. Those eyes fastened on me, white, hot passion in that face, passion silent and secret as the grave. A man to be trusted to the death, steadfast, a sterling man, a man of inflexible honour to his fingertips. Now he can see all my graceful, beautiful shaped legs, supple and soft and delicately rounded. The passion of men like that, hot-blooded, I can almost feel him draw my face to his, and the quick touch of his handsome lips. Besides, there's absolution so long as you don't do the other thing before being married. And there ought to be women priests that would understand without telling out. And now we can see my other things too. Names, snook, knickers, the fabric that caresses the skin. And I'm not ashamed, and he isn't either, to look in that immodest way, because he couldn't resist the sight of the wondrous revealment half offered. And oh, a rocket band shot blind, and oh, and then the Roman candle bursting, and oh, in raptures pushing out of a stream, and red gold hair threads, all green jewel stars falling with the golden. Oh, so lovely. Oh, so soft, sweet, soft. And all melted away, jewelly, in the grey air. All was silent.
He was leaning back against the rock. Leopold Bloom, for instance, stands silent, bowed head before those young, guileless eyes. What a brute he had been. At it again, a fair, unsullied soul had called to him, and wretch that he was, how had he answered? And not a cad he had been, he of all men. But there was an infinite store of mercy in those eyes. For him too a word of pardon, even though he had erred and sinned and wandered. Wow.